Have you ever wondered what's really going on in that furry little head of your feline friend? Well, grab a seat, because we're about to dive into the fascinating world of cats. Those mysterious creatures that have been captivating humans for thousands of years. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Your cat's seemingly random behaviors actually make perfect sense, at least to them. You know that weird thing where they knock stuff off tables? That's not just them being jerks. They're actually conducting mini science experiments, learning about gravity and cause and effect. And when they bring you presents, yes, those dead mice, they're not trying to gross you out. They're actually teaching you how to hunt, treating you like their rather incompetent kitten. Speaking of hunting, let's talk about their daily habits. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they're most active at dawn and dusk. That's why your furry alarm clock tends to wake you up at ungodly hours. They can sleep up to 16 hours a day, but don't let that fool you. When they're awake, they're incredibly busy. A cat spends about 30–50% of their waking hours grooming themselves. That's like us spending 8 hours a day in the shower. But here's where things get really interesting. Cat intelligence. While dogs might get all the credit for being smart pets, cats are actually intellectual powerhouses in their own right. They have 300 million neurons in their cerebral cortex. That's more than dogs. They can understand basic physics, recognize their names, though they might choose to ignore you, and even show emotional intelligence. Studies have shown that cats can read human emotions and adjust their behavior accordingly. Ever notice how your cat seems to know exactly when you're feeling down? Here's a mind-blowing fact. Cats have better short-term memory than dogs and can solve complex problems when properly motivated. The key word here is motivated. Unlike dogs who often aim to please their humans, cats need to see the value in what they're doing. This isn't a sign of lower intelligence, it's actually quite the opposite. They're independent thinkers who make their own decisions. And let's not forget their incredible physical capabilities. A cat's brain can process visual information 25% faster than humans. Their whiskers can detect changes in air pressure, and they can make up to 100 different vocal sounds, compared to dogs who can only make about 10. They're essentially tiny supercomputers wrapped in fur. So next time you look at your cat staring into seemingly nothing, remember, they're not just being weird. They're processing the world in ways we're just beginning to understand. These incredible creatures continue to surprise us with their complexity, intelligence, and unique personalities. Maybe that's why we can't help but be fascinated by them, even after all these years of living together.